the pitching position is fragile. And for Corbin Burnes, unfortunately, in his last outing, you could tell the moment something was felt in his elbow. And actually, Zach, if we can pull up that quick clip, you guys can see in his face right here. And when you're looking at it, a lot of people have worded, I'm not the best lip reader.
Yeah, from what it looks like, and this is not official, obviously, but it looks like he says something along the lines of, my elbow's gone, it's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what kind of people have been saying. And I mean, you can see the look on Corbin Burnes' face there. Also want to point out that this is not somebody who is like one of Corbin's claim to fame, you know, with which got him that big contract was the lack of arm injuries and the durability he has shown. So I think that's what makes this even weirder. Or not weirder because it's an elbow injury for a pitcher. I mean, that's not weird these days. But what makes it, I guess, more like, wow, Corbin, because if Corbin would have played his whole career and never gotten something like this, the way he prepares, I mean, you talk about, hell, pitchers from the Orioles talk about how he has a different preparation pretty much throughout than so many others. So I think it is just very interesting to see him also dealing with this for a guy who is kind of the poster boy for, hey, you don't have to put your arm through this strenuous, all these things throughout the year. Just go out and pitch, do your, routine. And he's had great success with it and great durability. So I think it's really, I guess, kind of sucks even more to see from him.
Yeah, and we'll get into the next part of this where Corbin then was asked, what happened? So after the game, Corbin Burnes was talking about it, which we'll get into here in just a quick moment. But Corbin Burnes, in general, what I would like people to know. Sorry, mind switching it back to me.
Sorry.
You're good.
Trying to get shit done.
You're good. You're good. But I'd like to play this clip now that Corbin was asked about it. Did you feel the pop? Usually when an elbow injury happens, they go, well, you can hear a sensation. But Corbin gave an interesting answer, and then we're going to react on the other side. So, Brad, can we play that clip?
Kind of really started to get tight on me. Obviously saw the velo starting to drop, and the movement of the pitches was not where we wanted to be. So we kind of got to the point there in the fifth inning that tried 2 or 3 times to put away Abrams and just couldn't do it. And just got to the point where the tightness was just too much that weighed him out and didn't feel like we needed to push any farther. So hopefully we caught early. Hopefully it's not bad. But we'll see.
How concerned? What's your kind of concern level right now?
I've never had anything like it before, so I really have nothing to compare it to or know. My body does a pretty good job of telling me when I need to not do things and when I can push things, and it was telling me not to push it. So hopefully it was me kind of shutting things down before it got too bad. But I won't really know until we look at it.
How's the pain right now? And the adrenaline's kind of worn off.
I probably got another 30 or 40 pitches in me. I feel it, but again, it could just be my body saying, "Don't do whatever you were doing." So, standing here right now, I don't feel it. But if I were to go pick up a baseball and try to throw it, I would feel it. So, that's really all I got.
I love that little joke he threw in there. I got 30 or 4 left in the tank, but no, I don't. I actually don't. I feel for him, and Zach, to your point, he's never dealt with something like this. And to even put it even to more context, since he took over as a full-time starting pitcher, it was in 2020 where he had 9 starts, right? The previous 2 years, he wasn't starting games. He hasn't had an ERA north of 3.39. And heck, that was the only year that was north of 3, period. And in innings-wise, in the full seasons that he has played, let's go to 2021 up until this year, Corbin Burnes, 167, 202, 193, 194. To put it in perspective, he's a workhorse. He's going to give you the innings. He's going to eat those innings up. And by the way, he's going to go out there and do a damn good job. He had a 2.66 ERA for the Diamondbacks so far this season. Guys, as you know, when we hear these injuries with elbows, the Diamondbacks are going to have to prepare to not have him for a very long time. There's a chance that he could have to deal with a Tommy John situation when it's just to the elbow. And it's a reminder for those, if you didn't know, yeah, you don't have to have necessarily that pop, but the damage can already be done if it gets to a certain point. So we'll see what happens for Corbin Burnes. It's the reality of the business, but that's one great pitcher that is going to be on the shelf here